Welcome to episode 6 of the Fourth Inning Podcast, the podcast where four friends talk about their one love for sports. If you haven't checked out our last episode, make sure to do so and hear us talk about and discuss our top 10 sports movies of all time. Also, make sure to check out our social media accounts and give us a follow. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Fourth Inning Pod. Today's episode includes 6 segments that will cover the NBA and MLB. I'm now going to give Matt the floor, as he's going to give you guys a recap of the past week in the busy sports world.
Welcome to This Week in Sports, where I go over everything in the sports world over the last week. First, we start with the MLB for the biggest news of the week. Baseball is officially back as teams are currently starting training camps and the season will begin in less than a month. It will be a 60-game season with teams only playing teams in their division and local interleague teams.
Yeah, I think it's going to be super interesting.
Jose Miguel Fernandez leads the KBO with a .378 batting average, and Miguel Rojas Jr. leads the league with 17 homers.
It's been a while since we've
he's finally back.
heard Jose Fernandez,
The batting average has gotten a little lower, but he's still up there.
It's impressive.
Yeah. And lastly, we take a look at a big free agent signing in the NFL. Last week, the New England Patriots signed Cam Newton for a 1-year, $7.5 million contract. What were your reactions to this, as it was surprising to me?
I love the signing. The contract will likely be under that because I believe it's up to $7.5 million, so it'll probably be a little lower. Just they have more salary cap to finish out free agency. But I'm a huge fan of this signing. I believe in episode 4 we talked. Was it episode 4?
I believe it was.
Yeah,
episode 4 we talked about Patriots not really making the playoffs or being a contender with Jared Stidham, but Cam Newton, I don't know. It'll be fun to watch.
They might have a shot now.
If Cam Newton can get anything to what he was in 2015, they're going to be something to watch out for this season.
I think Bill Belichick will work his magic for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I pass it on to Tristan for Let's Rank It.
Welcome to Let's Rank It, and today we will be ranking the top 10 current MLB position players. To get into it, I'm going to start with 10. I'm going with Acuna Jr. He's very young with lots of potential.
At number 10, I'm going to go with his teammate and Freddie Freeman. I think he's the best first baseman in baseball and also one of the most underrated players in the league, as hard as that is to be the best of your position and be underrated. He's a great defensive player, and he can also hit for average with pop, so he's my number 10.
Number 10, I'm also going with Freddie Freeman. He's one of the best hitters in baseball, I think, and he adds a lot to the Braves.
I am also going with Freddie Freeman. He's the best first baseman in the league, and not debatable.
Yep, at 9, I got to go with Freddie Freeman. Like you guys said, best first baseman in the league, and he's got a lot of pop to his bat.
At number 9, as much as I hate to say it, I'm going to go Alex Bregman. If we throw the cheating scandal aside for a second, last year he put up career highs, and I think he's finally starting to reach his potential, so I'm excited to see how he improves. I got him at 9.
Number 9, I got Ronald Acuna. He's still young, but he has a great glove and power. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
9, I have Rendon. Might be a little low, but
I got him a little higher.
At number 8, I'm going to go with Alex Bregman. I'd love to see him, after this cheating scandal that just went on, I'd love to see him next year, or this year coming up, to still...
Yeah, and next year, too.
Yeah.
There's only so much they can showcase in this 60-game season.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, I'm going to go Ronald Acuna. I believe it was Tristan's number 10.
Yep.
But I think he's a young star in that dangerous Braves lineup, and he can really do it all. I'm a huge fan of his power, and I love how he plays the game, so that's why I got him at 8.
Number 8, I have Francisco Lindor. He's maybe the best shortstop in baseball. He's averaged 34 homers and 21 steals since 2017, and that's a great combination of speed and power.
Yeah.
All right, number 8, I have Bregman. He's one of the best third basemen in the league, and he finished second in AL MVP voting last year, so I think he had to make the list.
At number 7, I'm going to go with Francisco Lindor. Great shortstop, and he has a lot of power to his bat.
At 7, I also have Francisco Lindor. He's a great player all around, and I think he's the best shortstop in the league, so he's definitely my 7.
Number 7, I got Alex Bregman. The only thing that's keeping him at 7 is the cheating scandal. As Josh said, he had a great year last year, and I think that shows a lot.
Yeah.
All right, 7, I also have Lindor. He's the best shortstop in the league, and he's a Gold Glover, and he hits like as good as any other shortstop.
At number 6, I'm going to go with Anthony Rendon. I think, Blake, you had him at 9?
I did have
You had
him
him pretty high. Yeah.
Number 6, I have Nolan Arenado. I think he's the best defensive third baseman in the league and also the best third baseman in the league. He has great power, and he can also hit for average, so that's why I got him so high.
Number 6, I also have Anthony Rendon. He's a great all-around player, and he can carry a team with his bat and glove. We saw that last year.
At 6, I have Acuna. Had a great year, and he's super young, and I think he's only going to get better, and it's going to be exciting to watch.
And number 5, I'm going to go with Arenado. He's the best third baseman in the league. And
Number 5, I'm going to go with Anthony Rendon. He's a huge part of the national success last year. And I definitely think him and Trout are going to be something to watch out for coming into this season and even next season.
Number 5, I have Nolan Arenado as well. He has averaged 40 homers and 124 RBIs over the last 5 years, and those numbers are unrivaled by about anybody.
All right, number 5, I also love Arenado. He's the best third baseman in the league, defensively and at the plate.
at number 4, I'm going to go with Mookie Betts. It's pretty close I was deciding between him and Bellinger, but I just had to go with Mookie.
Number 4, I'm going to go Cody Bellinger. I mean, he's the definition of a slugger, and he can also play the field quite well. Only 24 years old, and he's only going to get better from here, so that's why I got him number 4.
Number 4, I have Mookie Betts. I think if he repeats his 2018 season, then he'll be higher on the list.
Number 4, I also have Bellinger, coming off his MVP win. He's a great fielder. He's a Gold Glover, but I think he just got to do what he did last year again for him to move up the list.
At number 3, I'm going to go with Cody Bellinger. He was the NL MVP last year, but I still think that Christian Yelich should have won that. So
Number 3, I'm going to go with Mookie Betts. 5-tool player, can do it all. If he can repeat anything to what he did in 2018 MVP season, I definitely think the Dodgers are the team to beat.
Number 3, I have Cody Bellinger. He obviously did. He won the MVP this year, but I think Christian Yelich still beats him out in some stats.
Number 3, I have Christian Yelich, second place in MVP last year and MVP before that. I think he's better than Bellinger, even though Bellinger won last year. I think he wins if he doesn't get injured, and I think he's only going to get better.
at number 2, I'm going to go with Christian Yelich. As I said earlier, he should have won the NL MVP, but he got hurt, and I believe he's the second best outfielder in the league behind the great Mike Trout.
Number 2, I'm also going to go Christian Yelich, another 5-tool player, and I think, he definitely would have won MVP if he wasn't injured. And, if Mike Trout didn't play baseball, then he'd definitely be one.
Number 2, I got Christian Yelich. I mean, Josh and Tristan have both said it all, so, enough said.
All right, number 2, I have Mookie Betts. Didn't have his best year last year, but I think if he gets back to his MVP days, I think he's definitely one of the best players in baseball.
At number 1, pretty sure we all have the same guy here,
Yep,
Mike Trout.
Got to be unanimous Mike Trout here.
I'm just kidding. I got Trout.
You have Jay Bruce over there?
Yeah, he's up there.
He's up there.
Jay Bruce, Yoenis Cespedes,
Top 3.
Shin-Chu-Chu.
Ooh, those are some good outfielders.
Yes, nice.
All right, that wraps up Let's Rank It, and I will be passing it to Blake after the break.
Welcome back to the Fourth Inning Podcast. We're here. We have a guest player. We're bringing it back. Today we're doing MBA Players, and we're going to kick it off in the Eastern Conference.
All right.
And this player went to Brewster Academy.
Brewster.
Oh, Jalen LeCue.
No.
Ooh, no. So we're talking straight out of high school here.
Yes.
So he's
Kinda.
How many players straight out of high school?
It's not necessarily straight out of high school.
You said Eastern Conference, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing colleges now. Okay.
Is he a well-known player?
Yeah.
Is he like an older player?
No.
He's younger.
Yeah.
Out of high school? Is he in the Trailblazers? Oh, you said Eastern Conference. Is he a point guard?
Yes, he is.
This is an interesting.
Is he on one of the 22 teams going to Orlando for the restart?
No.
He does not.
Does he play for the Knicks?
No.
Celtics?
No.
Hmm.
Celtics are
Pistons?
Oh.
Pistons?
No.
The Cavs?
No.
Hornets.
Yes.
Well,
No.
Devontae Graham?
It is Devontae Graham.
Devontae Graham.
It is
How about
Devontae
that?
Graham.
How about that? He didn't go to college.
What?
He didn't go to college.
I don't believe so.
I don't know who that guy is.
He's pretty good.
You don't know who that is?
I don't.
I've never.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Good player.
Good player. All right,
Nice.
1-0-0.
All right, staying in the Eastern Conference, this player attended Alabama.
Colin Sexton.
Yes,
I
I
was-
knew that one was going to be easy.
I was gonna get that.
2-0-0.
All right,
Shut
all
up,
right,
you
all
know,
right.
Richard.
We're gonna get
We're
shut out
gonna-
again.
We're
aren't
going
we,
to stay
Matt?
in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, if you
again.
didn't watch episode
Hey,
5,
hey.
I did shut them out.
So we're gonna stay in the Eastern Conference, and this player went to Gonzaga.
Kelly Olynyk.
No.
Ooh boy.
Does he have like a really long last name?
No.
No. Okay. Easton.
What?
Eastern Conference?
Yes.
Oh, rookie. Brandon Clark.
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Is he going to Orlando? 22 teams. Or one of the 9 teams, I should say, for the East.
Rui Hachimura, I don't know. He played for Gonzaga.
Well, that was a good answer. Is that it?
No, it's not that.
Oh.
Not Rui Hachimura.
They are going to Orlando.
In the East, Gonzaga.
Yes.
Is he on the Raptors?
No.
Milwaukee.
No.
Is he in the Magic?
No.
Is he a center?
He's not a center. He does. I think he plays center sometimes.
So he's a power forward.
Yeah.
Big guy.
It's not Brandon Clark?
No, I don't know. I have no idea what his name is, but he's a big guy. He's sort of young, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, man. He played for Gonzaga when they made it to national.
With the beard?
I think so.
Oh, I don't think he made it to the league. I know what you're talking
He was
about.
pretty good.
I think I know what you're talking about. But I don't know.
We're pretty young.
Did we get the team yet?
No, we
No,
haven't.
we have
Oh.
not.
No.
The Bucks?
No.
Start naming off teams.
Is he on the Raptors?
Celtics.
No, he's not on the Raptors.
Name off all
He's
the
not
teams.
in the Celtics.
No.
The Heat?
Nope.
The Wizards.
No.
Pacers.
The Sixers?
He is on the Pacers.
The Pacers.
Oh, the Pacers.
Oh, Domatos Sabonis, whatever his name
Yes,
is.
it's
Domatas.
yes.
Domantas Sabonis.
Yes.
Ah, wow.
All right. We're gonna-
He's a good player. He was an all-star.
Yeah.
Boy.
We're gonna move over to the Western Conference.
All right.
Maybe
And,
that'll change our luck.
This player went to Northeastern.
Oh.
Northeastern.
Gosh. Dude, is he on one of the 13 teams from the
Damian
West?
Lillard. I don't know.
Yes, he is.
He is going to Orlando. Is he a point guard?
Yes, he is.
Is he on the Nuggets?
No.
Do I know his name?
Well, we shall find
If
out.
I don't, then I'll
Probably not.
Northeastern, you said?
Yes.
Northeastern.
Not Northwestern.
Not gonna lie, never heard of Northeastern. Oh, yes, I have.
It's the
Oh,
the
yes.
opposite of Northwestern.
Yes, I have. I
assuming.
totally have heard Northeastern.
Northwestern isn't really
I'm
Northwestern.
just
It's
kidding
in
myself right
Chicago,
now.
isn't it?
It is near Chicago, I believe.
Oh,
It's not.
Northwestern,
That's
Chicago,
not
maybe.
Northwestern. All right.
Spurs,
No.
Kings,
No.
Pelicans,
No.
Mavs.
Blazers,
Yeah. Mavs? Did you say
Mavs.
Yes.
Mavs. Oh boy.
Kelly Oubre. I don't know. Is that what it is?
Kelly.
Oh.
Kelly Oubre.
I was just thinking of a random name.
Wait, what team were we talking about?
Mavs.
Mavs.
Mavs. JJ Barea.
It is JJ Barea.
Is it
No
really?
way.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I was kidding, but how about that?
Good. What a guess.
You like that?
Ah,
Matt.
boy.
Boy,
All right.
yeah.
Final
Is that,
one.
is that
Hey,
3? Oh, no, it's 4-0.
it's 4-0-0. Final one.
Oh no,
We're
Matt.
staying in the Western Conference, and
JJ
this player,
Barea. Wow.
Yeah. This player went to Louisville.
Western Conference?
Yes.
Montrezl Harrell.
It's my choice there.
Hey, you know, Blake.
Couldn't even get a word out. That time.
Blake, thanks
You
for
win
host-
some, you lose some.
Blake, thanks for hosting the game. I had so much fun. We should definitely do this
It's
again.
an honor and
I-
a pleasure. It's an
We
honor
should
and a
definitely
pleasure.
play this again.
You always have so much fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to hand it off to Josh for a new segment, Facts or Fiction.
Alrighty, Facts or Fiction is going to be a segment where I'm going to give you guys, I guess, a concept or a statement. And you're going to say whether it's facts or it's fiction. The first one is the Bucks, Clippers, and Lakers are the only true title contenders coming into the restart.
I'm gonna go fiction here.
Yeah.
I'm going fiction.
Yeah, I mean,
You have the Celtics.
yeah, even the Raptors.
Yeah.
Then you could throw teams like the Nuggets and Jazz in there as well. So yeah, I think it's definitely more than 3, especially with the restart.
Boy, it's that time of the episode, the joke of the week, where I tell a very funny joke at a random point.
Very funny is true.
Yes.
It is, they are very funny.
This week's joke is, which baseball player holds the water?
I don't know, the bench coach?
The pitcher.
Oh,
Wow. Oh boy.
Bench coach.
These,
They're getting better every
I mean,
week.
the bench coach is a real thing.
Yeah, it is a bench coach. Yeah, there's a lot of coaches in major league teams.
Yeah, there are. But
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
hey, as Tristan said, the jokes continue to get better.
If you have any positive or constructive criticism, I'd like you to direct message our Twitter, Instagram.
At Fourth Inning Pod.
Yes, for
Yep.
I will personally answer you on your joke criticism, and I may shout you out if your answer is good.
Alrighty, back to facts or fiction. The Pelicans will grab the 8th spot and get into the playoffs.
Fact.
I agree with you on this one. I definitely think a hot Zion. I think he can get.
Yeah.
get him into the 8th spot.
I think it's fiction. Because I think
Well, not like a hot looks Zion. Like
I
yeah.
understand.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
just
go-
making sure.
I'm gonna have to go with facts here.
I'm going fiction. I think the Grizzlies are gonna keep that spot.
Yeah, I think the Grizzlies and Trailblazers both are good teams, but I think if the Pelicans, if they play the right basketball, I think they can definitely get in. My next one is the Heat are a sleeper team to come out of the East.
Facts.
It's facts.
I'm gonna go
facts
facts here.
Yeah, they're a really solid team, really young team.
Yeah.
Even their role players are great, and they have a lot of Kentucky guys,
They
don't
do.
they?
They have 2, I believe.
2, yeah, and they contribute a lot.
They do contribute.
Who are they,
Who are
Matt?
they?
Let's hear it.
They're Tyler Hero
Yeah.
and Bam Adebayo. They're both
There you
very
go.
solid players.
That's right. Throw that in with Jimmy Butler, and that's a team right there.
Yes.
That is a team.
That is a team.
The next one is Giannis will win MVP as well as carry the Bucks to the NBA Finals.
Ooh. Are we allowed to go facts on one and not on the other?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to.
Because I think Giannis will win MVP, but I don't think that the Bucks will make it to the championship.
I'm the opposite. I don't think
Really?
I don't think Giannis will win MVP, but I do think they will make the finals.
I think
Pretty easily.
I think it's almost a runaway for the MVP right now
Yeah.
with Giannis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I agree.
I think the playoffs will be interesting. So, yeah, but I definitely think MVP's facts for Giannis. And finally, there will be an asterisk next to the team who wins the finals this year.
Facts.
I'm gonna go with facts here.
I don't want it to be facts, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
gonna be facts.
Who's this?
It's gonna be like that for the MLB, all the sports.
Yeah, it'd be like that for all
it's-
sports.
It's a shame.
Well, unless NFL six on schedule, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
the NBA did
That's
play
bad.
NBA did play a good portion of the season, so it does suck with the timing of it, but so be it. It happens. Alrighty, that wraps up Facts or Fiction. After the break, we got 2 segments for you. On This Day in Sports, and of course, Douglas's Hot Take. Alrighty, welcome back to the Fourth Inning Podcast. And before I give the floor to Matt for his hot take. On This Day in Sports, July 2nd, 2013, Reds pitcher Homer Bailey no-hits the San Francisco Giants to record his second no-hitter in 10 months.
Wow, that's a memorable. That was memorable.
Were you watching that one live?
I don't know if I was watching. I don't know if I was watching that live, but it's. I won't forget it.
You remember it well.
I do remember it well.
That's a minute.
It was, and thanks, Josh, for that.
Yeah, of course.
And now
Anytime.
I'll welcome you to Douglas's Hot Take, where I deliver an unpopular sports opinion and we discuss it. This week's hot take is that the Chicago Cubs will not go over 500 this year, which would be 29-31 or worse.
I'm gonna agree with you here, Matt.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're gonna be like 2 or 3 games short of 500.
I think they will be over 500, mainly because of the shortened season. I think any team can get hot at the right time, and they'll have a great record.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to agree with Blake on this one. I think they will finish over 500. They struggled last year, and it was quite obvious, but I'm expecting a bounce back here for a lot of players, especially in a shortened season. So if one of them gets hot, even 2, they could be a very dangerous team.
Yeah, I see their lineup. It's still
Yeah, they're
pretty good, but the division that they play in, it's one of the toughest
Yeah,
in
it's-
baseball.
I would agree on that.
yeah, for sure.
I think this season, with the shortened season, they have to play 40 of their 60 games against division opponents, and that's going to be tough for anyone in a bat.
So is it 10 against each team?
I think, yeah, that would.
That would make sense.
Yeah, 10 against each team.
Yeah, that's what. So I was just
So,
thinking.
That
30,
makes sense.
so
I mean-
they're playing half their games against teams that could potentially make the playoffs.
But 10 against the Pirates,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
10,
10 against the
Pirates.
Brewers, who are
Brewers are.
They're pretty good.
No, they're an average team.
They're average, but they have MVP Christian Yelich.
They
and have
did.
some-
I
They
mean,
have, they have some-
last
they have
year-
some tools.
Last year they got hot. They got the wild card
Yeah.
game, and so they're definitely a good team. But I don't know if
And
they're up there with the Cardinals and Reds.
The Reds, they're up and coming this year. If you haven't, next up, they've been on a next up.
next
They've
up.
been on a few hot takes, I believe.
They have.
They have a great pitching staff, I believe, within top 5 of baseball, and their lineup's up and coming. And the Cardinals,
The Reds do have a lot of new faces, though, so it's
Yeah.
only so much. You can talk about them a lot if you want, but
but
it really,
you'll never know until
they
who knows? They may
until they step on the field together. Who knows?
the Cardinals.
It'll be interesting.
The Cardinals, they're also very good. The Cardinals and Cubs have a big rivalry, so I think it'll be pretty even between them, but I don't think they'll be able to keep up with contenders in their division, even though they are technically a contender.
Would you say the Reds are the contender?
I would say the Reds are contenders.
boy.
They're projected second in their division.
Projected.
Oh,
So that's
projections
so
are-
wild card's contender now.
Yes.
Mm.
Hey, we'll take it, you know?
But you got Yu Darvish and John Lester. They're starting to get old. 33 and 36 years old.
Yeah. John Lester,
They're not
he had
performing as good as they
I believe
used to
he had
be.
a good season last year, but I don't think
He
he'll
had
be
a
able to-
4.46 ERA.
I don't think he'll be able to hold on
Well,
to that for very long.
Darvish and Lester will be good enough to steal a few games, but guys like Kyle Hendricks and Jose Quintana
Yeah.
are going to be top of the rotation, obviously hoping getting the big wins against big teams. So those are going to be
Kyle
the two
Hendricks.
guys that are
I'm
going to
going to get a little off topic here. Kyle Hendricks just has to eat up innings for the Cubs. That's how he's successful.
I mean, they have a decent bullpen.
They do. They have a decent bullpen, but I don't know how far it's going to carry him against these teams.
Then they got Baez. He's starting to go downhill. He's not as...
No,
He's starting
no,
to.
he's not
had
going downhill.
His last 2 years have been the best 2 years of his career, but I don't.
Just like Pete Alonso, right?
Yeah, episode 1.
Episode 1, haven't checked that one out. Matt
Yeah.
is not a fan of Pete Alonso.
If you haven't checked
23
episode 1 out, I don't
homers.
know what you're doing here, but we appreciate your view.
We do appreciate it. Also, last episode, Outside the Box, that was our first time trying something new.
It was.
We did rank sports movies, so if you're interested
And
in
we-
that, go watch
The
it.
week before, we had our very first interview with our boy Chris.
Yes,
Yeah.
Chris from the Turn Up Hair Baseball Podcast. If you're listening, what's up, Chris? We're talking about your Cubs right now.
I'm sorry. I mean, no hard feelings, but the Cubs, as from Cincinnati, it's hard to like the Cubs.
Nobody said that any of us like them.
Yeah.
Just
No.
But
I think they're going to go over 500.
with a 60-game season, I see the Cubs being about 3 to 4 games under 500.
I still think guys like not Darvish, excuse me, but like guys like Rizzo, Chris Davis, Kyle Schwarber. I mean, Wilson Contreras as well, Javi Baez. They have a talented roster. Just if they can compete out there in the field. So last year they obviously struggled a little bit, but if they can get back to, I guess what they were 2 years ago, that'd be a huge improvement for these guys.
I think by the end, they'll be 1, maybe 2 games under 500. But I mean, none of us will be right if they finish 30 and 30.
Yeah, that would
That'd
be
be-
that
that'd
would
be
be a little
incredible.
weird, wouldn't it? They are actually projected to be 30 and 30, so that's
Is that
that's
right?
going to be that's gonna be interesting.
That's perfect for a hot take, but
That is.
projections don't mean
Projections
anything.
are
Yes,
projections.
they are projections.
Like the Nationals last year.
So let's go around and give our record predictions for this shortened season for the
All
Cubs.
right, we'll go around. I'll start. 3 games under 500 for the Cubs.
I think they'll be in the 32, 33 win area.
I feel like they'll 1 or 2 games under 500.
I think they have a ceiling to maybe get 36, 37 wins, but right now I'd probably say 33, 34 wins for the Cubs.
Alrighty then, that wraps up the 6th episode of the 4th Inning Podcast. We hope you liked this episode, and we hope you tune in next week. And remember to get 4% better every day. See ya.